Okay, in this episode, we left off right here. We created our wine, but we don't do something, that wine is just going to pour all over the floor. So we need to create the glass to contain it in. Okay, so we're going to just do the top portion, so it'll be the lip and the bowl. So I'm going to turn off the stem and the foot. I'm just going to leave the folders on because in the next episode we'll finish it up with those two. So we'll have these two here. Now I'll go ahead and turn off the bases for those two, and then as you can see, it's going to be pretty easy. It looks like it because there's not that many layers to create that glass. Okay, so I'm going to start with the base. Click on the base. We're going to do the bowl first. First thing I need is the edge highlights. So I'm going to move, I'll put it on top. And this is all going to be done with white and with our blending brush. So I'm going to come right down the side like this, and as I come down, I want to have it widen out. And then as it comes down here, it's going to blend right in with that wine. I'm going to now make it a little bigger brush here. But I want it to be very, very smooth because glass is smooth. I don't want any inconsistencies or, any divots or cracks or anything like that. The wine won't like that. Okay. Now, and then I'm just going to add some tiny reflections right here and there. Let's like one in the background there, and kind of give it a sharper edge. And of course this guy is in the way again. Like that. And then I can just soften it up. And definitely have to have, there's going to be some like bounce light or bounce reflections on the bottom here, so I want to definitely have those in there. This is just kind of like a reflection off of the what's inside here, just kind of not much, just kind of a whisper of it. Okay, now we're going to go to the light reflection, which is a glow, so it's really going to stand out. And I want to have, just like we have some windows and stuff, I'm thinking, what if we kind of draw in a little window here, as if it's, I want to make sure that it follows with the glass. It's I don't want it to not to go against the shape of the glass. That wouldn't look right. Just put a square in there. And then we're just going to brighten up a little bit right here. And I think I want something right here. This would be like more that window just kind of reflecting down here. And maybe something right here. just going to put some edges. I already got edges from this guy, but this is just like, additional light reflection there. Okay, let's look at it from a distance. And now a good time for that background. So I'll give you an idea. There's I just have like the wall background and nothing else. And let's turn off the selection. There we go. We got a pretty nice looking. I think though we need to just kind of soften this up a bit. Oh, not like that though. I need to have that on so I stay within the lines. Don't want to make the teacher upset. Don't want to upset the teacher. Yeah, there we go. I like that a little better. And let's kind of erasing out just a little bit there. And then we'll put it back in. A little bit different. Just soften that up. This is a softer light, whereas I want that one to be real crisp. So I think I might have to, yeah, like that. These down here, okay, I'm not going to do much more with those, but this one, kind of make it feel like, like I said, that there's a window there. Somewhere, anyways. And we can't see it, but it's close enough for it to reflect off the glass. Okay, full scene, and I think that's a good start. Now what we can do is come up to the base here. I'm going to click on the base, come up here to the ring, and I'm going to shrink this not by 6, but by 3. Actually, I wanted to go the other way. Let's go Control Z. I want to expand it by 3. Yeah, there we go. And then fill in this with white. Now I'm going to shrink it. What do we want? Shrink it. I'm going to just shrink it by 5 because that's I don't want the lip to be that big. And there we go. We have a nice line right there, which is not bad. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this down just a bit so it sits closer to that. I think now we have the bowl the way we want it. Let's turn off the background. And I think that's where we're going to stay with this for this episode. And then we'll move on for the to finish off the glass in the next episode.